Hi, it's Steve. Today we're going to show you how to change the timer on your washer. It's a really easy job. All we're going to need is a number 2 Phillips screwdriver and a small flat blade screwdriver. Let me show you how we do it. Now before we begin this repair, the first thing we'll need to do is to pull the washer far enough forward that we can access the power cord and disconnect it. Now our next step will be to remove 3 Phillips screws across the top. Now with the console screws removed, we're next just going to lift up slightly at the back of that console, tilt it forward, and then lift it away from the main top to disengage these tabs. And then just lay it face down. Next we'll need to release this little locking tab on the wire harness. And then we'll need to pull that harness away from the timer. It is very snug, so you need to rock it back and forth until you have it released, and then just tuck that out of the way. And this is the locking cam for the knob. There's a little slot on the flat side of that shaft. I'm just going to pull that back. Tilt the console up, pull the knob off, and the dial skirt. Next we'll just lift up slightly on this release tab, slide the timer towards the center and lift it out. That's the little slotted opening on that timer shaft that we need to pull back so that we can install the knob. We'll need to first tuck these 2 tabs into the rectangular openings on the back side of that control panel. We also have a hook-shaped one at the front that needs to fit down into that opening as well. We have all 3 of those lined up. We can then pull that timer towards the right hand side, and that will engage that locking tab. Make sure that that locking shaft is fully retracted into the timer shaft. We'll next put the knob skirt on and rotate that until it lines up, and we'll push in flush. Next we'll take the timer knob and we'll try to line up that rectangular portion on the inside of it with the end of the timer shaft. Make sure it's fully inserted. Then we can press that locking pin into position. Next we'll reconnect the harness, and we need to make sure that that's pushed firmly onto the timer. And that the locking tab is engaged. Now we'll tilt the control panel up, line up these 3 tabs across the bottom, and then just tilt it back into position and reinstall the retaining screws. We're now ready to reconnect the power, and our repair is complete.